Oh, he just turned on Gambrel's road, Gary. Mark just turned on Gambrel's road, so he should be here in a second. Wait a second then. Sing a song or something.
You don't want me to, I can do mine real quick.
Well,
Can
Mark
you
will
dance,
listen.
Gary? Just dance.
Come on, we know you know how to do
Or just sing.
Kumbaya. We'll be here in 5 minutes.
You might want to start coming to our church because I'm going to start my own worship group. This is sort of, everybody has to join in on this. So when I go like this, you have to say, you made me go to school. All right, so when I go like this, everybody says, and you made me go to school. All right, this is how you've traumatized me over my entire life. And everything that I have said here is actually true. Okay?
Hey, am I in that?
No, you're a different book. How you first traumatized me by making me be the firstborn, which involved cramming my 7-pound body through that little birth canal of yours, paving the way for my rest of my siblings. Shh. This is how she traumatized me over my entire life.
She made you go to school. Oh, I'm sorry.
At the age of 2, when you pushed me down grandmother's concrete steps up in Brooklyn, causing me to get stitches in my head. At around 4 or 5, I can't remember how old I was, but we used to go swimming in grandmother's, at the creek at grandmother's house, and there was everybody, I didn't know it, but everybody that went in that creek always wore tennis shoes. Mom said, oh, you don't have to need tennis shoes, go out there. Well, needless to say, I cut my toe on a piece of glass, and they took me down to, what was the doctor's name down there?
Miller.
Yeah, Dr. Miller. So that traumatized me there. Then, at the age of 5, you.
Maybe go to school.
At the age of 6, you.
Maybe go to school.
At the age of about 7, our neighbors had a concrete driveway, and Mom and Dad bought me a tricycle. Well, she said, you know what, when you ride that bike, you really don't need to wear shoes. So I go over to my neighbor's yard, we're all racing down the thing and the driveway, and my foot went into the front spokes and ripped my big toenail off. Thank you. Then at the age of 8, you.
Maybe go to school.
At the age of about 9, when most kids had their own bedroom, I was forced to have a bedroom with my 2 sisters and my brother.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
In the same room. That was great. That was just fun. What?
Explain why.
You learned a lot of things early, didn't you?
Because you want to traumatize me. Here I'm 9 years old.
Grandparents.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right.
Then at the age of 10, we were up in upstate New York, and Vicky was very allergic to bee stings. So what's my mother tell her to do? Go run out there and play barefooted, no problem. Well, she gets stung by a bee. So if nobody knows, but we were probably about 300 yards where we lived from the lake. My mother made me carry Vicky on my back. And I don't know if it was God preparing me for my future career at UPS or whether he just wanted to torture me, and that's why I have back pain. But thanks, Mom.
She loved me better, I think that's it.
Then at the age of 10, you
Maybe
go to school. At the age of 11, she traumatized me. We had a German Shepherd. And just because the dog bit the Eggman and then the next day bit the Eggman's son, we had to get rid of the dog. I don't understand why. Then, maybe go to school. At the age of about 13, we had a family next door, the Eagletons, where I rode my bike barefoot. Dad had a brand new saw, and she goes, you know, they're getting ready to build a fort over there. Why don't you take Dad's saw over there? Well, needless to say, I almost cut my thumb off. At the age of 13.
You made me go to school.
Again, at the age of 14.
Made me go to school.
And you were a clumsy kid.
At the age of 15, you traumatized me because, you know, Kathy lived right next door, and we would try to go behind her house and get a little alone time, and needless to say, you kept coming out there and peeking around the corner. Are you getting ready for soccer practice? Then at the age of 16, you made me go to school. At the age of 17, you didn't make me go to college. I don't understand it. You made me go to school all those years, and you didn't make me go to college. Then pretty much after college, you pretty much left Kathy and I alone. Then, at the age of 51, every man's worst nightmare came when you said those 4 words, I'm moving in.
I'm moving in.
That's 3, isn't it?
That's 3.
Is this the Al Gore, is this the Al Gore tape?
Does this story have a happy ending?
No, we made them run around the house. Okay? You kept coming out there.
That's all right, about the time her and them got trapped in the shed.
Well, that didn't traumatize. I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
That should have traumatized.
Yeah, and they kept keeping out and saying, we'll be in, but they got caught in the rain. We always get that. They got caught in the
Tree. Say it loud. G. Great. That's it. You got it. R. Reading to us.
Can you hear it?
No, I didn't.
Reads to us.
Yes, she is.
N. Nocturnal. Sleeps during the day, up at night. He came up with that all by himself. E. Great dancing.
Go ahead, Lindsay. You have to help her with it probably. And mother to us.
Oh, Audrey. Well, thank you that we have you. H. Lots of hugs.
Do you want him to say it for you?
Energetic.
That's a hard word.
R. Rubs on backs. What's that spell?
Grandma.
Grandmother.
What's it spell?
Grandmother.
What's it spell?
Grandmother.
Very good.
Does she make you go to school?
That was good.
Okay, do you want to read your letter?
Very good.
Thanks for all you did in Delaware, like buying my needs, clothing me, my favorite, caring for me when I was sick. You gave me medicines to make me feel better. You took me to school even when you were sick. You made Christmas, Thanksgiving, and all holidays so much fun. You let us watch TV in the van. You were more than just a grandmother to me. You were like a mom I did not have. I am so glad that you live with me now.
Do you want to read yours? Can you read it loud? Yes? Do you want me to help you?
I want you to.
You want me to read yours? Do you want to read his? Okay, this is David's.
You're on. Thank you for letting me sleep with you. Thank you for changing my diaper when I was a baby. Thank you for taking me to the store. Thank you for taking me bowling. Thank you for giving me a popsicle when I got run over by Cody. Thank you for letting me give a treat to Chloe. Thank you for giving me soup to eat when I am sick. Thank you for letting me hug and kiss you. I love you, sweet mama. David.
Oh, very nice. Nice. You want to read Chloe's? You want to let Justin read his first, and then you can read Chloe's.
Oh, this is David.
Have some pictures. Well, they can come up and look later.
Mama, I love you, Mama, because she is what always happy to see me and gives me kisses.
And then Lindsay, you want to read what you wrote on the top part? Do you want to read these 3 words right here? and Lindsay drew a picture.
Nice.
Very pretty. Yeah, you can repose.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, that's right, he chewed his,
He ate it.
At least he didn't bite the Eggman's son.
He didn't get the email.
he was protecting us.
Dear Mama, I know I cannot speak, but you seem to know what I want and need. Thank you for giving me the milk bones and you keep in your room. Thank you for not kicking me out of your bed at night. I love that I can hang out with you. When everyone is at school and work. I'm sorry I leave so much hair on your rug. You love me even when I am a little smelly and slobbery. Love, Chloe, your favorite dog. P.S. Thank you for loving my wild friend Bentley. Here's all the pictures.
Very good.
You have to ask Matt if he wants to read.
Matt, do you want to read yours?
Anybody
Read
else
it.
want to read theirs?
Read it.
Anybody want to say anything?
No.
The little one.
No, Matt.
Could have had to for you.
Do you want to read yours?
Yeah. They
You back there, hide
they
behind the
gave them away as a pair
You sure?
because they had grown
You
up
wrote
together.
it's really good.
They were only about
You
6
sure?
months old.
Read
You
it.
want to it back there? I'm not gonna make
Labs.
Chocolate.
Make him read it. Make him read it.
Yeah, I get this. I'm on Yahoo group.
Do you want everybody to read yours? No, I just thought if people wanted to, they could. They don't have to. Do you want to? Are you gonna read yours? I don't know if I can read mine. I want to read mine.
They give it's a call.
I want to read it. Read it.
Read it.
I don't want to cry when I read it though.
They rescue down in South Carolina. They come from
It's not 5
Maryland.
pages, it's 1
They
page.
look for people that'll like pick them up at the Maryland line and drive to DC.
All right. Don't you start crying. All right. Promise.
Cry.
All right. Start crying. Dear Mom, happy birthday. I do not know how to put into words all that I feel in my heart, but I will try. I was counting up the years that I've known you, 36, such a long time. I am blessed to have grown up with you in my life, from a little 12-year-old girl to the age I am now. And then I have in parentheses, I'm not putting it in print, my age now. I am
50.
thankful and blessed for many reasons, and here are a few. What's so funny?
You done told us all.
Isn't it funny?
I didn't say it.
You have always made me feel loved and accepted. I look back now and see how selfless you were to have me in your home so much. I know as a teenager I swam in your pool and I'm sure I left my wet towel lying on the floor and ate all the snacks. I was probably running around the house being obnoxious with Gary and watching your TV and intruding during your time to relax. Because that happens sometimes at my house now. What, Aaron? What are you talking about?
Reaction?
Yet I was always welcome to stay for dinner. I made sure lima beans and kale were not on the menu first. You also let my sisters hang out at your house, and I know they loved being there. I'm not gonna cry.
Yes, you are.
I might have you take over. The example you set, the hospitality and acceptance, is something I've tried to show in my home. I also watched you persevere during hard times. You put your family's needs before yours and were always there when we needed you. You were a part of all our good times and sad times. Thank you for caring. I'm supposed to be here helping me, Cody. For Matt, Cody, and David. You just stepped in and did what was needed. You gave them a strong... I'll stop crying. You gave them a strong foundation and loved them with a mother's love. I am thankful that you are with them now and speaking into their lives. I'm mostly blessed because you are much more than a mother-in-law to me. Gosh, I cry.
You want me to read it?
Read that next part. You are.
You are my dear friend. I can laugh with you and cry with you. I love that we can laugh at each other's mistakes, the silly things we both do. I love that you love my kids and sweet grandson so much. I see you light up when they are around. You really care about them and their families.
I am blessed that you are in my home. I love having you here because of all the love you have shown me over the years. It's easy to love you and care for you. You need to know that you are never a burden. It is my pleasure to be here when you need me. I still need you also. I pray God's blessing on you today. I pray you grow closer to Him and that you feel His love. You're welcome. I love you. Okay. Not now.
You gotta be more like me, I never cry.
You want to read yours first? Oh, I'm sorry.
Can I read it from here? Yes. You should have them on turn around so we can see.
Yeah, because we can't see her reaction.
Oh, they can't see you. They want to see you.
We want to see tears.
Never mind, turn back around. Like mother, like daughter.
That's the same reaction.
How to get those turned off.
Mom, you are a true inspiration to me. I don't know if you realize it, but you have been such a great example to me growing up. You have shown me what it means to love unconditionally, no matter what people go through in their lives. You love them regardless. You taught me to put others first. I always felt at home when I would come to visit you, and you opened up your home to others and always made them feel welcome too. You taught me to be a strong woman, to never give up, to hope and to trust in God. I'm so blessed to have such a loving, wonderful grandmother in my life. Thank you for all that you have done for me. I love you so much, and I'm honored to be able to celebrate your birthday with you, and look forward to celebrating many more.
Happy birthday.
Who's next?
Too much fun.
You want to read yours?
Oh, you quite a few. And the dolphin thanks you for having a pool. I lived in it.
Actually, the thing that I'm most thankful for is being, taken care of after a nasty game of Red Rover.
Yeah, I heard of that.
On the neighborhood basketball courts where.
Face's body was scraped from head
I had
to
a
toe.
body skid from just about, body skid from my palms to my knees, my elbows, the tops of my feet.
Nurse Audrey
And-
took care of you.
You know how crazy, well, I am now, just think how crazy I was then. We were all playing Red Rover, a bunch of us on concrete basketball courts. Me, no shoes, shorts, and of course, they can tell you how I just like would tear through people, go running. And the people that were supposed to keep their arms linked panicked and released their arms, and Teresa goes flying through the air and hits the concrete, and I could not move. And I can't even remember who got me to your house. I think you came and picked me up. I think they went and got you. Anyway, got back to my house, and I was in such pain, and here you come over, and you're so calm, everybody else was kind of freaking out. And you didn't say a word. You went over, you got all this bandage material, and you start bandaging me all up.
Rather than cure and
And, you know, it was, yeah, you just did, I don't know, you just knew what to do, and I'm laying there on the couch, and I was in horrible pain, and as soon as I got all bandaged up, I felt so much better, because of course the air wasn't hitting it anymore. But I'll never forget that, because Mom and Dad were working, and I probably would have had to go to the hospital. I mean, I thought I was gonna have to go to the hospital. Maybe. Maybe so, I don't know. But you, I inspired her. I remember one time you got her, didn't you get a mouse in the house and you got her to come get the mouse? I think I remember that one time. Yeah. Somehow the cat brought the mouse in and then they come get you to get the mouse out of the house. I'll never forget that. I just thought, everybody else was
And you had the
freaking out.
scars
I was
to prove it
freaking out.
probably.
No, the scars are gone, thank goodness, but.
Yeah, back in '72, we didn't realize that when we bought houses next to each other, that we were moving to be in-laws.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, I've had.
We knew you could speak from your heart.
We get your emails, we see how you spell.
Don't you have spell check?
I'll tell you, I'll tell you a good story about her.
Oh,
right.
this ought to be
I bet you
good.
have
Is it a joke?
No, it's the truth. She used to do beautiful book reports. I was telling Kathy earlier. She used to do beautiful book reports, and she'd save them. And when I got into high school, I used to take those book reports, take the cover sheet off, because she typed all of them. And I'd put my own cover sheet on them, and I'd turn them in. She get B's, I get A's.
Isn't that funny?
I got the worst licking of my life because of her.
What?
She took me to the movies with her. We went down to Brooklyn movies, saw the movies, we come home. We're coming up the street. She says, when we get up to the house, you stand on the side of the door and I'll knock on the door. When Mom comes to the door, I'll tell her you got hit by a car. We did. And I stood there, and then all I jumped around the corner. I said, "Well, are you kidding? My mother walked." The car would have been better.